Hi, I'm Dr. Pamela Moss, the Soul Guide, and I love to support lightworkers and spiritually called entrepreneurs to fulfill their life purpose, their soul's purpose, and to live a magical life. And I'm here with Lev. I just finished my beautiful. It's been a very powerful experience. It's truly been a divine appointment we had with one another, and I realized I said yes. Just out of a sense of adventure and wanting to connect with Lev and just feeling like, this feels tasty. Without even knowing what I was saying yes to, really. And then we got more clarity about what I wanted to receive out of being here.
And what was that?
I wanted to have more clarity about the next phase of my business. And I got that not in the way I expected, which is much better than what I expected. So what I was expecting was to see, like these kind of programs and these kind of offers and how I can roll this out or that out, and especially how can I do this big event I feel I should do, which was making me all anxious. And Lev helped me drop out of my head and all my plans and just down into what's my own deep integrity and connection to the earth and connection to my heart, which I know about, but apparently I was not creating from there. So what I saw, the result of being connected in this deep way to nature, to my own heart, and my own truth, is that it can be so much easier and more natural than what I had imagined. So I saw like, I can easily and naturally, without putting a lot of time into launching something or making a huge amount of investment of energy into creating a big event, I can just easily and naturally, step by step, achieve the same end just so much more easily, and just from a place of deep integrity and ease. And it's natural. It comes out of what I love, connecting with people and doing small group work. It doesn't have to be complicated. Thank you.
You're welcome. And this one last question: how is it different for you, to be in nature and to have this extended period of time to allow these kinds of insights to emerge for you?
Yeah. Oh, it's like nectar. It's what I myself don't have enough of that in my life. I have more than a lot of entrepreneurs I know. It's just so deeply nourishing, and this experience was profoundly nourishing my body with good food, and nourishing my soul with powerful conversations and connections. What really matters. And just time out from life, because for some reason we don't do this kind of deep visioning in ordinary life. We don't make time or space for it. We just do it, do. And when you step back and see the big vision of what your life is for and what your work is for, there's so much more clarity and so much more peace, and just a very purposeful way to move forward instead of what you think you should do, or this mentor's model, or that person told me this. You don't have to worry about that. You just say, like, this is what feels right and true. It's easy to create from there. Beautiful to create from there.
Thank you.
So since the time I met with you, I did 2 retreats here, which was awesome, two different clients in my home. And I've done them before, but not in this home. And then they were just so powerful. So we were much more time on the land than I've done in the past, and just seeing how much the people needed that, like really needed that. And this place also, like your place has its magic, and this place has its magic too, which I've really woken up to this summer, and having people interact with that. So those were amazing experiences where I felt just this very deep grounding, and helping them connect to the earth here was really helpful for them. Some things have been opening up and out of this sense of ease, and I don't have to do anything. So these clients are coming. I have not written my list in 3 months. Nothing. I've done nothing in my business whatsoever, and clients are coming. One of the amazing things that's happened is one of my connections here came to my house for not just a sort of meeting, really. And out of that meeting, she decided she has a community in this area she's led for 20 years. I don't know how big it is. I'll find out. And she said, you are the next thing that these people need. They're all light workers. They're like the people I love to work with. She said, you are what they need next. I really want to just turn them over to you. And I want you to help me get my business online so I can attract new people. I'm like, we can do that. So I'm just amazed. She's going to be a referral source for a lot of things. I'm going to do a workshop for her people, a visioning workshop about what's next for their community as they're evolving it and growing it. It's called the Heart Centered Living Community. And and then I'm going to offer individual discovery sessions to her people, and she's going to refer everybody like they need. The next thing they really need is to embrace their gifts and to start making a living with it, like to step into really doing them. And I put off that stuff for a long time, doing the business work. But I think when we did the retreat, I talked a bit about that, and just my guidance is telling me it's time, it's appropriate, it's going to come from the right place, from your place now, not from somebody else's model. Just feels so good, yeah. And just seeing how that naturally is being what's called for, and by gum, I have the tools and resources to support them. I do want to do this 3-day event, this retreat, this magical life thing. And I booked the retreat center near my favorite retreat center where I feel most at home, which feels really good. It's a long way out. It's summer solstice 2015, but it's going to be perfect. And I have some people who are going to sponsor it, and in the sort of model that we learn. But it's going to be such a more experiential and deep kind of retreat than those things usually are. So I just feel really good about it. It feels exactly like the right time to do it. It feels like the right place to do it, a place I deeply feel connected to. And I trust that the people who are going to support me in various ways are showing up. So those are things that your retreat helped me. I've been wanting to do those things for a while, though I didn't expect somebody to just say, here's my community. I just want you to take over them. I want you to serve them. But I think that is coming out of this place of being much more deeply connected. I don't know how to put it. It's energetically as much as anything, and it feels. The woman who does network chiropractic on me, I don't know if you know about network, and she said like, "Whoa, you've had a big state change."
Wow.
She can just feel my body. So,
Wow.
yeah, and it feels to me too. It's very grounded, very easy. Like, yeah, I don't have to push. I don't have to struggle. It's kind of wild.
Beautiful.
I think one of the things your retreat did for me is it gave me permission to do what feels good, just as opposed to what I thought I should do or had to do, and to trust that that what feels good really is the right thing for me to do. Like, and I don't know how to say that more clearly than that. It's just a deep sense of rightness. You know, I feel like I am very plugged in. I don't have to do it the way other people do it. I can even go on what seems like a vacation and not be involved, and yet somehow, like, I'm getting referrals in a way I've never gotten referrals before. And I honestly, I think that ultimately is yes, so excited about the work, but it's actually like who I'm being. Like that was the state change had to do with how I'm being in the world, which is just much more from this grounded place of I don't know how to say it. I don't have to push. In fact, pushing is assigned to me. You know, my guidance said, whenever you have to push, you're coming from fear. Like, period. It's like, really? Yeah. There's never a reason to push. It's like, okay, all right. I think I can trust that. Because I always thought, like, really, you know, some things you just have to work hard and, you know, and push through stuff. But my guidance begs to differ. So that's a very different way of working. I would have before from the past, from fear, like, oh my God, if Sabine doesn't sponsor me, what am I going to do? If she's not going to be presenting there. I want her support. Blah blah blah. I would have twisted myself around to make that work for her. I'm actually going to call her later today and say, here's the date, you know, can you do that? And just trust if she can't, the right other people will. It's really showing up. Like, like, it's not just me thinking, this is how it should be, or this is a good idea, or, you know, this is the theory. It's happening without any effort on my part. To relationships I already have or new ones that are coming now.